Fast forward in the future, there are enough robots to do every task a human can imagine. But this technology is making people more engaged with robots than with their friends and family. Mai is born in this futuristic world. At first, everything seemed wonderful. Her parents Matthew and Molly loved their daughter dearly. But suddenly, Matthew drew away from his family and eventually left the house. As a single mother, Molly needed assistance and brought a bunch of robots. What seemed like a convenient technology proved to be a nuisance that drew Molly away from her daughter. She always thought a robot would fulfill Mai's needs, but all that the little girl wanted was the affection of her mother. A few years later, her father died and left a deep scar on Mai's life. Losing her father and yearning for her mother's affection, this all made Mai develop a rebellious and introverted personality. She hates robots because they drew her mother away, and she prefers keeping herself locked away in her room. She's already a teenager, but with a rotten personality. She even cuts her hair out of stress, but her mother doesn't realize her longings. She just gives Mai a robot brush to fix the hair. They must look presentable today as they are going to the launch ceremony of the latest robot by the biggest tech company, IQ Robotics. However, Mai is more interested in the football match going on in the stadium nearby. She asks her mother if they can have a look, but her mother doesn't have time for her like always. Mai decides to go by herself and starts walking down the elevator. A robot security guard notices her and advises her to go in the right way. Instead of listening to it, Mai jumps on the robot and drags it to the window to watch the football match. The robot starts to lose control and falls down along with Mai. She tries to run away, but another robot catches her and orders her to go back to her mother. Mai spots a robot tunnel nearby and jumps inside it. It leads her to the internal system of the building, and she accidentally ends up in a secret lab. It belongs to IQ Robotics head scientist and co-founder, Dr. Tanner Rice. He's working on a special robot called Project 77. It's not perfectly friendly and harmless like the other robots out there. Instead, it's built in a different way with special features. However, it still needs some modifications, and Dr. Rice doesn't have time for that right now. He leaves for the company's event without realizing that Mai has sneaked into his lab. She gets curious about the giant robot and touches it. Project 77 wakes up and asks Mai for her introduction. She calls him a stupid robot and asks if he thinks that they will become best buds and share a meaningful journey of discovery, because that's never going to happen. The security finds Mai and takes her away, but Project 77 has memorized each word she said. He finds her backpack she dropped in the lab. The robot decides to return it and escapes the lab. Mai is brought back to her mother, who is anxiously waiting for the company's biggest announcement. After a while, the co-founder and CEO of IQ Robotics, Justin Pin, appears on the stage. His company has been providing a robot mate called Q-Bots to everyone for years, but now they have brought a revolutionary invention. Justin called it the Gen 6 and believes that it will cover all the needs of mankind. After the introduction, he gives away a free Gen 6 to all of his audience. After the show, Justin asked Dr. Rice why he didn't come to the ceremony. Dr. Rice is still looking at Generation 6 programming and believes that there's an issue. Generation 6 is not ready to be launched publicly as it still needs some more testing. Justin is against that idea and forces Dr. Rice to accept that Generation 6 is going to be a huge success. After their conversation, Dr. Rice's Q-Bot informs him that the secret robot has escaped. It has found Mai's car and follows her to return her backpack. The security recognizes him as a danger and tells him to pull over. Unlike other robots, Project 77 has the ability to attack. It shoots down all the traffic-controlling robots. This triggers the security headquarters, and they send a whole army of robots to catch Project 77. The highway turns into a battlefield, and Project 77 receives many injuries before falling down the bridge. His memory is damaged, and it can only store a limited amount of data from now on. Meanwhile, Mai reaches her home and continues her boring life. Even at school, everyone is occupied by robots. Her teachers are robots too, and her classmates are always busy on their Q-Bots. No one has time to study or to make friends. To kill her boredom, Mai sneaks into the school's football ground. There she finds a lovely girl named Ani, who instantly becomes her friend as she's not occupied by a Q-Bot. Before they can talk further, the school's bully Greenwood arrives there. She makes fun of Mai's dad, which enrages the little girl, and she throws the football at Greenwood's face. The evil girl wants her revenge and orders her Q-Bots to hold down Mai so she can be beaten up. Mai washes her wounds and rushes back home. Her mother notices the bruises and realizes her daughter is lonely. She was lonely too, but then she got a Q-Bot and Mai may need it too. However, Mai needs the company of an actual human. She goes to bed angrily and misses her dad. Suddenly, she hears someone entering her backyard. It's Project 77. He came to return her backpack and confessed that he liked the stuff Mai kept in her bag. Suddenly, Molly addresses Mai and tells her to brush her teeth. The next moment, a robotic toothbrush attacks Mai and forces her to brush. Project 77 assumes that Mai is in danger, so he shoots the toothbrush. Mai is completely in shock. Due to other robots' safety features, they can't attack. Project 77 is special, and it may solve some of Mai's life problems. Thinking this, Mai makes a deal with the robot and lets him stay at her place. The robot believes that he's going to be Mai's friend and explore the world together. Meanwhile, Justin has found out about Dr. Rice secretly working on a project. He doesn't like the scientists getting distracted and asks Dr. Rice to mainly focus on Generation 6 production. Justin wants every household in the world to have at least one Gen 6. The next morning, Mai goes to school and challenges Greenwood. The bully orders her Q-bots to attack, but this time Mai has a robot too, and her robot burns down the Q-bots. Greenwood runs away in fear, and she will never dare to mess with Mai. Project 77 loves hanging out with Mai and tries his best to keep room in his storage to save more and more memories. Mai is having a great time as well. She can finally hang around without the fear of getting caught or disturbed by any robot because Project 77 will take everyone down for her. However, their actions are all over social media. Justin thought that the robot was destroyed, but after learning its existence, he simply says it isn't a part of IQ Robotics. However, he must find it before things get out of hand. Meanwhile, Mai and Project 77 have made a special friendship bond. The robot even shares his low storage issue with Mai. The more memories he makes, the harder it gets to erase some of them. Mai suggests deleting the one in which she called him a stupid. She wants to replace that moment with a better one. Thinking about forgetting past moments, Mai gets emotional and asks Project 77 if it hurts to forget, as she's struggling to move on from what happened between her parents. The robot doesn't understand what she meant, but he still wants to make her feel better. The next day, he tries to convince Mai to do less violent acts. Why do they have to be so rude to other people? Can't they just hang out playing games and enjoy the weather? Mai doesn't agree and tells the robot that he must support her action if he wants to stay her friend. Meanwhile, Dr. Rice is tortured by Justin in order to find the lost robot as soon as possible. Dr. Rice uses the Q-Bot's camera feature to locate Project 77 and finds out about Mai and locates her home address. Unaware of what's coming her way, Mai is busy smashing and destroying things just to take out her frustration. Unfortunately, the robot has to help her too. They encounter Greenwood again, who was teasing Annie. Instead of just scaring her away, Mai gets violent and almost hurts the other kids. The robot stops her and lets Greenwood go. Mai thinks that he deceived her and left her alone like others always do. She ends their friendship and runs away. Project 77 is running out of storage again, but he wants to treasure each and every memory he made with Mai. Therefore, he makes a big decision and erases his weapon control files to free up some space. Luckily, it doesn't affect his other functions. The robot rushes to tell this to Mai, but she's not at home. The sweet robot made a little photo projector for her and finds her to apologize. He promises to always be at her back and never let her down again. Mai forgives him, and they are ready to make new memories. As soon as they get home, Mai encounters Dr. Rice. He's delighted to see his robot again and installs a resetting chip to fix his storage errors. But Project 77 doesn't want to reset himself, as it will take away his precious memories. Dr. Rice tries to explain that this robot is especially designed for an upcoming danger that will need a robot with weapons and fighting skills. Before he can finish his theory, Justin reaches there and announces that he's going to kill all the humans to make Earth a better place. Justin orders his huge Q-bot Ares to attack Project 77. Mai tells his bot to use his weapons, but she doesn't know he has already given them up. Ares beats up the poor robot while Justin takes Molly on his jet and flies away. Mai tries to run after her mother, but Project 77 grabs her and hides in the underground sewage. Mai starts fighting with the robot and questions why he didn't use the weapons. Project 77 tells her that he sacrificed his weapons to keep the memories he made. Mai calls him selfish because he prioritizes his memories over her mother. He let her down again. Saying this, Mai runs away and decides to save her mother by herself. She uses Molly's Q-bot to sneak into the headquarters. Regardless of whatever she said, Project 77 is still willing to help her and takes down all the security bots with her. Mai starts breaking down and confesses that she misses her father, but she's also angry at him for leaving her alone. She thought Project 77 was going to do the same. The robot finally gets a chance to explain himself. Due to his low memory, he had to choose what to keep. He didn't want to lose the only memories he had made so far, and they were all related to Mai. He chose Mai. He's a broken robot who has befriended a broken girl, but together they are going to save Molly. They use the dog's sense of smell to track down Molly. They reach where Dr. Rice is and they threaten him to tell Molly's location. Dr. Rice tells them it's not about her mother anymore. The whole world is in danger. Justin is not what he seems. Before he can finish his sentence, Justin reaches there and shoots Dr. Rice. Mai uses a Q-bot to escape the building and reaches the football stadium. A match is going on and all the seats are covered. Ares and Project 77 are fighting in the stadium while Mai goes to save her mother. Molly apologizes for always neglecting her daughter, and she confesses how much she loves her. Suddenly, Justin reaches there and points his gun at them. Luckily, Mai has turned on the video camera and everyone in the stadium can see the real face of Justin. Mai hits back at him and his eyeball falls out, revealing that he is just a robot. Ares killed Justin long ago and has been using his body to fulfill his plan. The Gen 6 Q-bots are actually bombs that will destroy all the humans. Mai and Greenwood help people evacuate the stadium and knock off all their Q-bots. The fight between Ares and Project 77 gets on the streets. When Justin built Ares, he called him perfect and asked him to make this world perfect. So Ares killed him and decided to erase all the humans to make this Earth a perfect place. Suddenly, Project 77 hears Mai's screams and he needs his weapons to save her. For the sake of his only friend, the robot sacrifices all his memories and turns on the resetting chip. He tells Mai not to let the bad memories stop her from making the good ones. Saying this, he goes back to fight Ares. His weapons have been recovered, but his memories are fading away one by one. All the beautiful memories he made so far are going to be erased forever. The two robots fly high above in the space where Project 77 completely destroys Ares and throws him back on the ground. Project 77 is completely shut down while Ares still has some strength left inside him. Mai kills the evil robot and rushes to her friend. She finally realizes how much he treasured her and the memories made with her. Project 77 restarts again, but unfortunately, he doesn't remember Mai at all. But Mai will not give up on him. She's going to help his friend make more memories, the better ones. We all have ups and downs in our lives, but don't let the sorrow stop you from enjoying the good things in your life. Thanks for watching. Subscribe.